What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer, and we are back with some more trails through Daybreak. We are still in the Fragments chapter, trying to figure out what's going on this part, this quest, photo of a phantom. And right now we're supposed to be investigating this abandoned church and do a shard search or something in this area. I want to see fish right now, so we're gonna head inside.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate the area.
Interesting. Hope y'all are doing well. New to the channel, tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't. There's Cassine. The tracks seem to end here. That pattern makes me think that it's got some level of intelligence though. But there's no way it's human. It's gotta be a monster. The only question is, what kind? And does it actually have anything to do with all this ghost business? Plus, the footprints are incredibly round. I feel like I've seen these somewhere before. Let's talk to Cassine. There's much to be concerned about, but our investigation will be ending shortly regardless. Come speak with me once your own is complete. Got one area to check over here. A beat-up orbital lighter lies discarded on the ground. What's an orbital lighter doing here? Looks like it's been through hell and back. Still got some life left in it though. I doubt somebody from the villa would litter like this. It must have belonged to a tourist. I'm guessing they came out here at night to see how long they could hold out to test their courage. They probably got so scared they dropped their ladder and ran for it. Interesting. So we got more apparently. Wonder if there's anything upstairs. Doesn't really seem like it. Seems like it's all footprints. Yep. I think we're good. No, apparently there's much more out, around. Guess outside.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Let's do this thing.
Nah, same fish. I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to be looking for, but I mean, hell. Nothing over here. Nothing back here. I don't know. Pretty weird. Well, there's got to be something upstairs. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Ah, there's a room. Oh yeah, this little area. I forgot about this. Okay, there it is. There's a medallion. Okay. What's this? A medallion? Looks like it's got an engraving with Adios on it. Seems pretty old. It's all cracked too. Almost seems like somebody smashed it underfoot. Makes sense for something like this to be left behind in an abandoned church. Something about it feels off. I guess that covers everything I wanted to look at. I don't think there's anything else worth examining here. I better go report back to Casa. Already done with your investigation? That was faster than I expected. It's not like it's a big church. Anyway, figure out what that weird aura was about? No. Seems I was just a bit too late. It appears to be unrelated to your photograph issue, however. You don't say. Excuse me. Mario, what are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing? I'm here to investigate the photo I took, of course. I felt kind of guilty, so I thought I might as well lend you a hand to make up for it. I figured you would want to take a look in the church, so I decided to come out here for myself. See, that's what almost be getting her ass killed. Lucky guess. I didn't know you'd be working with someone from Marduk, though. Hope I'm not intruding. Not at all. Actually, you might just be right on time. It would seem Vans determined the true identity of your ghost. Already? Well, it's pretty easy to piece together once you look at the evidence. First, there was a small, round tracks I found. Then there was the abandoned lighter. The abandoned lighter and the cracked medallion. But out of those three, the one that points to the identity of the white haze is, well, the tracks, of course, like small round tracks I found using sword search. Those are the key. Round tracks? What do you mean? From them, we can infer that we're dealing with a monster that doesn't have legs. But if it could fly, there'd be no tracks at all. So it hops. Put that together with small and round, and there's only one thing it could be. A palm. Holy shit. A palm? Sorry, I'm not super familiar with monsters. I'm drawing a blank. Palms inhabit every region in Sumeria, so it's little surprise that they'd be here as well. They're incredibly adept at blending into their surroundings. However, they're also quite skittish. Personally, I haven't seen many around lately, but I've heard there's been recent sightings of a special shiny type that glows. Interesting. They come in a whole variety of colors, but the white one is the most common. Maybe I've never seen one because they're so good at hiding. I guess the only question left is how that white haze or palm ended up in my shot. Yeah, that's the important part. You said you had the flash on when you were taking a picture of Townsend, right? My guess is that little friend was hiding outside the church, but was startled when the light went off. It must have leapt behind Townsend at the right moment. Oh, you're right. That would explain everything. I'm not so sure Mr. Townsend would accept that, unless we show him some kind of photographic evidence, though. You think we can get it to pop out again if I take another picture with the flash on? I'm not so sure. Honestly, I feel like we probably spooked it just by entering the chapel. But given the tracks that Van found, I assume it's still somewhere around here. You think maybe he is too scared to come out? Guess I'll just have to find some other way to convince Mr. Townsend. Actually, I think I can lure it out. We come this far, right? Might as well get some solid proof. This should be interesting. Huh? There it is. It really worked. I better grab some photos. How the hell did you do that? How nimble. Should we give chase? Well, we can't just let it go. It'd be dangerous to let a monster roam about the main road. Looks like we got the little guy cornered. But he seems to have called for reinforcements. They're closing in on us. Here we go. Well, damn. Really? That's his reinforcements? What are those things? Just stay calm and keep close. Allow me to lend a hand. Oh, we're fighting with Cosm. Huh.
Activating shards!
Wow.
An unwise decision.
Oh, he's just a guess.
Have some more.
That sucks.
My move now. Take that. Wait.
Interesting that he did not get impeded on that.
Activating skill.
God damn.
Chance.
Bruh, Cosm ain't no joke.
It's go time.
Give them your all!
Time for the main event. Vandalize Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Got your number. Got your number. An unwise decision. Don't stop now, Van.
Come on, bro. I know you can. I know you got more power than that. Like,
Don't stop now, Van. Stay put. We're done.
Cosm definitely was chilling in that fight. All clear. That palm was a whole lot tougher than he looked. Not really. Nice job, you two. I was able to get some great pictures during all the commotion. The palm was so fast, some of the shots came out a little blurry too. I'm sure Mr. Townsend will be convinced once he gets a look at these. Nice work, kid. Guess I'll be able to wrap up this job after all. What about you? Got anything else to take care of? Actually, I think I'll be retiring for the evening. I still have some lingering concerns, but it would be best to review the whole situation before taking action. I see. Review the situation, huh? Guess I should probably do that myself. Especially with all the weird stuff that we've run into lately. Well, if you're ready, what do you say we head back to the villa? And so, the three made their way back towards the villa, with Cosm saying farewell partway along the route. Upon their arrival, Van and Mariel decided to pay a visit to Townsend's room. You're right, this monster is about the same shape as the blur in the photograph. Right. So you weren't actually being haunted. The palm just happened to pop up in the middle of the shot. That's all there was to it, huh? I'm ashamed at how much I let this whole thing ruffle my feathers. I'm sorry, Mr. Townsend. It's all my fault. If I had just checked the photos more carefully before I hand them over, none of this would be happening. If anyone deserves blame, it's that monster for getting in the way. There's no fault of your own. Well, I appreciate you for saying so. Sorry about that. Still, we have to take into account what Miss Shizuna and the priest had to say. It sounds rather likely that we could encounter some spiritual phenomena in the future. Best to be prepared, at any rate. Perhaps I'll go see if they happen to know any good precautions to take. Good point. From what they said, there's definitely something strange about this island, spiritual or otherwise. The situation's so complicated already, though. This just makes it worse. Van, are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing, really. Anyway, if you get into a pinch at night, you could always ask your roomie for help. I bet he'd be real happy to have something to beat the shit out of. The only problem is, the room might not be intact afterwards. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be comforting or terrifying. A little bit of both. But I suppose I'll just have to consider it. Almost blew our cover. It's wild that he could tell we were around, even if he is a Thompson. Yeah, he felt it. Worked out okay, though. The way things are going, tomorrow ought to be pretty interesting. Yeah, maybe. Not that I'm in a hurry to take on any extra work, though. Anyway, they're way more suspicious of the church now, so I have to switch it up. I'm gonna switch to a backup location for now. Roger that. Oh man, I sure like to go mess around with them for a bit, but I guess I'll have to save that for later. Look forward to tomorrow, everybody. We're gonna have one hell of a time. Oh shit.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Gray area, huh? Okay. Let's go talk to Makino and them. Oh, hey, did you guys eat dinner already? All the food was pretty good, but I thought the seafood entrees were the best. Yeah, totally. Their flavors were out of this world. You think we get them to cook all the fish that we caught too? Sounds like you guys hit the jackpot today. You sure did. Makino and Cal's coolers are practically full to bursting. The fish just weren't biting for me though. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Yeah, but you still hooked a pretty big one at the end. I don't even think I've ever seen that species before. Even Cal got a little jealous. There's a reason he's still out there. Anyway, there's no way I'll let you two get one over on me. Just you wait. I'll catch myself a real monster one of these days. I probably feel the same in his shoes. Well, if it wasn't easy, that's for sure. Sorry about that. Cal's gonna have a long night ahead of him if he wants to outdo me. Here, take these, just in case you want to do some late night fishing yourself. Got some dumplings. Thanks. You guys are always giving us freebies. Kinda makes me feel bad. Oh, that's no big deal. We gotta take care of our anglers in arms after all.
Something you're looking for in particular?
Not really.
Talk to you later.
Hanging around on a beautiful, beautiful island, fishing my heart out with my friends, eating delicious food, and I get to cap off the day with a fluffy white bed to sleep in. Vacations are the best. Yes, they can be. I think my problem is I don't vacate good enough whenever I do get a vacation. This is a very unusual group. Well, the foremost fighter, huh? Color me intrigued. If it isn't the dire wolf and the immovable. Talk about a rare opportunity. What do you say to finally nailing down which school was the strongest? The Taito or the Gecko? Come on, you're not really planning on fighting them, are you? Don't interfere, little dancer boy. Damn, who you calling little dancer boy? I'm not exactly a Taito user through and through, but I'll admit it's an interesting proposition. Want to give him a run for his money, Jin? I never agreed to such a reckless fight. Is what I would say, what I should say. But if you can manage to find a battleground that's far enough away from the villa, I'll consider your offer. You just gonna give him what he wants? I can't help being curious. After all, wouldn't it be nice to know what makes him the best of the Gecko? I don't really give a shit what school he's from. As far as I'm concerned, we're just fighting for the title of who's strongest. Well then, let's hope you two are enough to sate my anger. Oh shit, sorry. That yawn came out of nowhere. To sate my hunger. Shit, I said anger. These guys are clinically insane. Tell me about it. By the way, Arkwright, You practice the Kunlun style, right? Not really. You're probably only calling me an initiate at best. I got a bad feeling about this. That means we have someone from each of the three major disciplines here. Sorry. Let's say you start an inner school battle royale. I say no. That's funny as hell. Is that the only thing they say too? Aaron wanted to punch him in the face so bad, but he know he gonna whoop his ass if he do. Aaron, I know what you're gonna say. Starting shit with Sal at this point won't get me anywhere. I'll give him his just desserts one of these days. But for now, it's vacation time. Alright, so who's the three back here? That's that family from earlier. Oh god, this lady? Zero's gotta ask. Oh, shut your trap, you damnable dog. Or are you too primitive to even understand human speech? What did I just walk in on? This blasted mud has assaulted me. Though maybe the fault is mine for expecting it to have proper obedience training from a rotten Spriggan. Zeros wouldn't just start barking at you for no reason. Oh, what does it even matter? Just get this stupid thing away from me. Speaking as someone who actually saw what transpired, this woman here had captured that K9 drone and was attempting to dismantle it. Oh, really? You tried to get the drop on Catcher's little buddy? Sounds to me like this dirtbag dog napper needs a little obedience training herself. Let's not be hasty now. This mud had higher specs than I anticipated, so it broke right through the trap I prepared. As for you, learn to hold that tongue and mind your own business. Besides, you've been watching ever since I set the trap. Don't act so holier than thou, and you didn't do a thing to stop me. I simply didn't feel my intervention was necessary for your little farce to fall apart. Oh, that does it. You riled me up for the last time, altar boy. This is funny. Wolf is right. Sorry you had to go through that one, buddy. But at least it sounds like you had everything under control. Too bad we have to share this vacation with someone who gives a pain in the ass a whole new meaning. I should tell Catcher about this later. It would seem as this decked armed woman has yet to learn her lesson. Yeah? Rats and double rats. How did I end up in this cluster ball? I should have mobilized my men to restrain this mechanical mutt from the start. Yeah, she crazy as hell. Like full on fucking batshit insane. Interesting. This looks like fun. You guys doing some stargazing? Oh, hey, Van. I heard the villa had a telescope somewhere in storage, so I asked if they could let me borrow it for a few hours. The air is crisp and clear, and the light pollution is practically non-existent out here compared to Edith or Basel. It all helps to make the stars that much brighter. Even I was amazed. I've never seen such beautiful night sky before. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. I'm sure it must be pretty breathtaking through the telescope. Mr. Robot here has been teaching us all about constellations too. Yeah, this gray floaty thing is so cool. I've never seen anything like it. Leave all astronomical observations to Theo. Maybe Theo's the real star here. They really have taught me a lot though. Hey Catcher, do you have any other lessons for us? Why are you looking like that? Catcher? You had a 1,000-arch stare there for a bit. Sorry. I think the day's just finally catching up with me. Oh, I get what you mean. All the exploring we did can really burn you out. Yes, but back to the constellations. I'm happy to answer whatever questions you have. You know, they're actually a rather big fascination of mine. I don't think I could ever get tired of them I'm tired of talking about them. That was a little weird. That whole conversation was weird. Wow, I've never seen this many stars in the sky before. You come to this island a lot, right, York? Does that mean that you know a lot about constellations too? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Ask me whatever you want. Oh crud, why'd I have to go and say that? This guy and his robot are the ones with the answers, not me. I used to look up at the stars a lot during our camp outs back when I was with the Kruger. But this might be the most beautiful sky I've seen so far. I don't think I'll ever forget it. This has been a lovely evening so far. Still, I do worry that we're spending a bit too much time fooling around. I just hope that Harwood doesn't try anything, at least not tonight. And these stars are more visible here than on Basel. One day, Theo would like Professor Hamilton to be able to see this wonderful sight. You should do some stargazing on your own while you're out here, Van. This part of the sky is only visible due to how far south the island is, so it really is worth it. Take it from someone with a penchant for astronomy. All right. Try to see who else I haven't talked to. A lot of people down here. Oh, that's the dude that's fishing. I thought there were a few people down here. I guess I missed some people. One person up there. We'll check it out in a second. I'm not gonna... Okay, so that's her. Right there. That's the dude and his wife. Okay. This is the other side with some people. Let's go talk to some of them. Random thought. Well, we've got the makings of a real dream team here. The three of us together? I'm not so sure I see how. The Golden Butterfly can use her screw the rules skill to cut through space and warp us into buildings. Then Grimcat can use her style and thief techniques to snatch the objective. That way, we can burglarize any place we want, no matter how tight that security is. Where your skills come in at? And where do you fit into this exactly? I'll be the one in charge of holding our plunder up high on the rooftop and cackling hysterically. That girl crazy as hell. At least pick something that helps with the heist. Wait, why might I even help play along with this loosey-goosey trio? But I thought loosey-goosey was Grimcat's whole ordeal. Since when? Personally, I find that idea quite amusing. Such a thing could stroke Blue Blanc's competitive spirit enough to spur him into sending a writ of challenge. Blue Blanc? Wait, you mean Phantom Thief B? Ooh, now we're talking. This isn't something to be excited about. I'm trying to dig up some intel on the enemy. What, from the Golden Butterfly? Yep, I used every non-violent interrogation technique in the book, but it turns out she's tough enough to crack. She should just stop wasting my time and tell us what hole that old man's hiding in already. Yeah, I doubt she'll let the cat out of the bag on that so easily. Also, you do know she's like 5 reds away from you, right? So Reg's feet? Or inches? Oh, I know she can hear me. I'm trying the passive-aggressive route now. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, she ain't figuring out shit. I set in on these two in case sparks started flying, but the vibe turned out to be way more mellow than I expected. They're actually on a pretty similar wavelengths, weirdly enough. Yeah, I do get the vibes like that. You're exactly as amusing as the professor made you out to be. While we're practically co-workers, once or twice removed. You just had to go there, didn't you? Excuse me if I don't like the idea of palling around with the right hand of the garden's deadbeat dad. Wait, what? My, such biting words. They certainly have some history between them, but it looks like they might be able to get along. Maybe. It's funny if she's sitting next to her trying to crack the code. Perfect timing, Van. Why don't you join us for a glass or two? This is a crazy ass stable. Indeed, you're more than welcome. You're a welcome addition. It's an honor to be invited, and Your Highness. But I ain't exactly on drinking buddy terms with the whole table here. Oh, now you needn't be so circumspect over a bit of idle conversation. Speaking of which, it would seem that El Sahim's enterprises have been making efforts to expand into the Republic. This would likely lead to a competition between the release-based companies over the same market share. Perhaps you'd be willing to accept our help in this matter. I believe we could be much use to you. Barring the aid of the Kowloon Group, it's about the most reliable choice we can make. Though, I have to keep a close eye on what the newly formed Lee family is capable of from here on. Meticulous as always, Your Highness. Incidentally, the Marduk Company's performance this past year was quite a sight to behold. Using AI for crisis management is something our principality seeks to emulate. To say nothing of the high mobility security force you lead. You flatter us. In truth, we are merely adhering to Marduk's system. If you have interest in our company's affairs, I can arrange for a meeting with our general manager. Still on guard, are we? But yes, I do feel that a formal discussion will be worth having. On that note, I scarcely expected us to meet here, Mr. Townsend. You've been keeping well, it seems. My apologies for the trouble I caused you all that time ago, Your Highness. No offense, Prince Reed, but you couldn't pay me enough to join the mutual interrogation based on these poker faces. Seeing who exactly was gathered on Nemeth only confirms that Marduk made the right call sending us here. You do well to tread carefully, Van. Yeah, you got a point. It would appear Zeta has been expanding her social circle ever since we arrived. That girl has a promising future ahead. I almost shudder to think it. Our host is devising something very bold indeed, gathering such shoot. I almost said disparate personages on Nemeth Island. Why does he always talk like that? In the end, will the Lee family prove a blessing or a curse for Heyway? Only time will tell. It's just my luck I run into the Crown Prince. Wasn't losing my seat as CEO bad enough? I couldn't have picked the worst time to come down here. All I wanted was to clear my head. Yeah, he running into a whole bunch of shit right now, but it is what it is. Let's see, so that's the people walking right there. There's one more person. Wait the hell, what the hell? Is that on the outside? Oh, my bad. I had to sneeze. Oh, man. Oh, that must be the lady walking around. Okay, my bad. All right, let's go ahead and I'll do one of these to show how it is, and then I'll do the connection events and then do the rest of the activities off screen. It's no sense in you having to watch me do it 7 times. We're off on a cocktail making workshop here as a nighttime activity. This is your chance to create your own original drink and invite somebody to join you. So we get 7 more tries at this. Who do I invite? Our underage members can get their drinks non-alcoholic, so anybody's fair game. So I'm gonna hold off here real quick. I'm gonna check out some of these. Who's close to actually getting to the 3rd? I need to get Aaron to the 2nd, and then we'll probably Ren. I need to work on Celeste and Leon, of course. I don't know how many points people are getting for this, though. It's one event, so it could be more than what it was. Let's do Aaron first. Let's just see what we get. This workshop requires that participants create an original cocktail using ingredients they've gathered themselves. We have all the basic components here, but you'll need to provide an extra layer to both the flavor and the presentation. The Nemeth is flush with vegetation, so harvest any 2 you like and bring them back here. Now this is what I call service. Time to whip up a one-way ticket to Shitface Central. Hey, don't go throwing in anything too crazy. I gotta drink your poison too, you know. Oh, come off it, Pops. You telling me even booze needs to be sugared up? I'm just worried about the kid in front of me who's about to hit the bottle so hard it'll hit him back. Says you. Okay. Okay, we got something here. Wild berries.
So that's where it was.
Run, run, running. Oh shit, it's all the way back there. Try to make this go as fast as I can. If they get in my way, I'll fight them. Other than that, I'm good. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, I remember those things. Crimson Glory Vine.
This must be it.
Oh, well. My bad. I keep forgetting that that I can do this with the help of the chef of the bar. The pair managed to complete the original cocktails.
That's the good shit right there.
Woo-wee! That's the stuff.
Well, my spiked punch up to snuff or what? It tastes how it looks, more or less. But damn, you could have made this more drier if you tried. That's how it should be, when balls to the wall on the alcohol content too. Otherwise, what's the fun in drinking at all? You're already feeling the buzz, yeah? I'll say. It hits you like, well, a punch, then leaves you one more. Bottoms up then. I'll haul your ass back up to your room if you black out. What kind of lightweight do you take me for, damn punk? And so Van and his companion indulged in a short spell of evening refinement, sipping their cocktails all the while. Okay, so 20. You get, if you do all the activities, I guess you get the perfect vacation. Alright, let's see where everybody else is at. So we get about 20 from this. It'll probably put Agnes in level 3, Elaine in level 3. Nobody else. Ren. So we'll go Agnes, Elaine, Ren, Nina. That's 4. Then we'll see what we have left after it, and I'll put it on maybe Leon and Celeste, since I haven't done any activities with them. Let's see if we get a different type of scene. Alright, Agnes. Yep. Forging at night sounds kind of thrilling, almost like an adventure. We've already seen most of the island though, and a resort only be so dangerous, even after hours. But if it's an adventure you want, we could always spice up your cocktail with something way out of left field. Let's not and say we did. Okay, so I wonder if it's going to be different for everybody. So it looks like it is. Okay. That's going to be interesting. See what the drink everybody comes up with. I'm just going to keep it moving on here. I'll go ahead and do all the cocktails right now, since they are going to be different scenes and different things that you need to go get. I guess I'll show it all. If it's going to be the same like thing, I was going to be like, nah, fuck that.
I believe we can make use of this.
Coconuts. Matter of fact, we start making use of this.
I believe we can make use of this.
Hibiscus, okay. And then we head back to the villa. Okay, they started doing our cocktails.
That was so good.
Something pink.
Oh, it's sweet. Hell yeah. I'll take 20 more.
I take it you like my flowery fizz. Okay. Minus points for the lack of booze, but it goes down easy and the texture's velvety smooth. The floral aroma gives it a nice, relaxing vibe too. That's right, you can't have alcohol. I'm glad you enjoy it so much. I didn't even get to the presentation. The pink color and the red petals really add some cute factor. Takes after you in that way. Oh, called her cute. That's a very kind thing to say. Van, is the alcohol starting to get to you? Could be. Wait, there's alcohol in it? And so, Van, I'm like, wait a minute. I thought that would get her over as close. And who was next? It was Elaine. I'll actually do Elaine last, since that's his girl toy. We'll do Ren. Man, my allergies have been killing me, man. Ren. I'm only doing the people because they're closer together. Closer to getting there to their rank up. So it's something right here. In the middle of the beach? Really? The hell? Sea salt. Okay.
So that's where it was.
Okay,
Great.
so
Let's
she
use
needs
this.
this too.
Ooh-wee, that's the stuff.
Van will be fucked up after this.
My, that was quite good. A pity that it's non-alcoholic, however.
Sure, but the flavor draws you in so much that you barely even notice that. Who knew you were such a mixologist? I pushed myself to create something that would appeal to an adult palate. It's good to know the effort paid off. I call it the Noble Chaton. My vision was a cocktail that reflected the flair of an elegant and mature vacation. Well, being a grown-up comes with a whole bundle of strings attached. There's only a handful or so of us going about things elegantly. The words certainly couldn't describe the crude, mullish way you live your life. Still, I do hold a fondness for it. Gee, thanks. For the record, I can be just as elegant as the next guy while I'm in vacation mode. Oh, in that case, how about joining me for one more round? You're on. Okay. Nice. And so that's everyone on that page. We'll go Nina next. I think I got about 3 more chances. Yeah, it'll be 3 more after this, and I'll use one on Elaine and probably the Dominions. Who do I invite? Yep, we know. Nina? The island feels so different at night. Just imagine the scenes it could take. Only thing is, we're supposed to be foraging, not filming. Of course. I appreciate you escorting me around this late hour, Van. Alright. Another one with
Not
something.
this way.
Really? Yeah, God. So sea salt is one of hers.
Let's try this.
And where's the other one by the church? What was by the church? I forgot. The hibiscus, that's okay. Okay.
So
All
that's where it was.
Let's see what this makes.
It's so pretty. I almost hate to drink it.
Oh, it's sweet. Hell yeah. I'll take 20 more.
Every sip gets me feeling cool and refreshed from head to toe and inside out. I'm happy my innocent breezer came out so nicely. I never had any doubt that you put together a winner. That's very flattering. If you think about it, this cocktail and I have a lot in common. How so? It's a collection of varied ingredients poured and mixed into an empty vessel. I'm only joking. That might have been the alcohol talking. Hey, in the end, combining all those ingredients is what got us this gorgeous shade of white here. I call that pretty impressive in and of itself. You're a bit like the cocktail too. You're a bit like the cocktail too, Van. The way you blur the lines between black and white. The color you live by is, in my opinion, nothing short of amazing. Damn, way to bring it full circle. Long story short, not everyone understands their own flavor. That's what drives them to get a taste of someone else. Interesting. That's a great way to say that. On that note, what do you say to have another glass? I love one. Okay. It's actually kind of cool, some of this. These little scenes here. I figured this... You know what? I wonder if I should get this 20 spent on someone else besides them, though. Just that I don't have anything in for them. And everybody else is a little far away. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it with the Dominions. Since they don't particularly like Van. Oh, we can invite them. Well, that changes this. That does change things. Could do Mariel and Zeta, but I feel like they only got 50 more to go. I feel like you will get another event with them. Crap. Fairy and Catra ain't gonna yeah, we'll skip over them. And they're close. They got 50 themselves. Let's go for Reset, Judith, and Elaine. Alright. Our reconnaissance earlier today revealed a myriad of applicable ingredients throughout the island. I'm a bit lost, however, on the ideal choices would be. What we combine will influence the flavor a great deal. This is supposed to be an original cocktail, so you probably want something that reflects you as a person. What I'm trying to say is just pick whatever tickles your fancy. Very well, I shall do just that. Alright, so it looks like we are going to something that's right behind the place.
Not this way.
Oh, that's on the beach. What could be over in this damn corner? Rock salt or some shit? Or is that sea salt again? Blue caviar.
So that's where it was.
Interesting. And this is coconut.
I believe we can make use of this.
Okay. So basically a blue coconut. That crystal clear color is gorgeous. The summer sky was my inspiration. I call it the cerulean heart. Hey, it's Claire. I'm Cold Steel. Please give it a try. Gladly.
Ooh, that's the stuff.
The flavor is sublime, if a little unusual.
It's just as refreshing as it looks. The little bits of blue caviar are a nice touch. That bracing sensation was exactly what I intended. It took quite a bit of trial and error to achieve it. Wouldn't be a Rosette original without a splash of elbow grease. Thanks for always going above and beyond. You're very welcome. It would be blue too. Yeah, alright, and we'll do... This is Judith next. My bad. Wait, who the hell I said? Oh, Judith. I drink all the time, but being my own bartender is a new one. A party hardy, A-list actress playing mixologist. I'll warn my liver. I never said I was an alcoholic. It's just all the work outings I end up at. She's an alcoholic. So we got there, and is that along the thing for the beach, or? Close to the church, so. These are two new areas. A mint leaf.
Ooh, this could work nicely.
And Amber syrup.
Ooh, this could work nice.
Interesting. Presented my pride and joy, the Golden Kiss. Named after the hit movie Golden Blood, I take it. What else? Now hurry up and try some.
That hit the spot.
Ooh, that's the stuff.
Is that all he gonna say after everything? The mint flavor adds an extra layer I didn't see coming. It betrayed my expectations, in a good way. You notice. That's kind of the point, actually. I get you. A good drink has a hidden depth of flavor, much like a good woman has her secrets. Couldn't think of a more fitting cocktail for the Golden Blood, or you. Aw, stop it. You know me too well. Only difference is, it actually manages to keep it secret, unlike a certain mass vigilante I know. Oh, why'd you have to spoil it? He does have good chemistry with her, and I can see if he wasn't into, like he wasn't super in love with Elaine, I do think that him and her could have a nice little playful relationship. Like, he get on her damn nerves though. But they have good chemistry. It's decent. Alright, and I'm going to end here. When we come back, I will finish up by doing Elaine, and then we'll move on to the next day after returning to the room. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I wasn't going to show every single one of them, but it was a different interaction, and each person did something different, so just showing it all. But I hope y'all have a good one. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, we still got to do the connection events too. Yeah. How many of those are there? So I gotta pick some. Interesting. That's actually a perfect way to get them to 2 stars. But I still feel like there's a chance to get them both there at the same time. They have a lot more to get, these two, so I'm actually going to probably do them. But we'll still view theirs. It's just because they have more stars to get. And they need all the points that they can get to get there. But they only need 100 to get their second star, and they only have 2. Yep, I feel like I can, yeah. We'll still check out the event though. But thank y'all for rocking with me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.